guys looking for a podcast? Well, this ain't no ordinary podcast. This is the Three Bells Podcast. With Triple J. Yeah! Mundo. What? And Shane O'Mac. Acknowledge me. Coming to you live each and every Monday night from Monday Night Raw, Tuesdays with NXT, and Friday Night SmackDown featuring WWE PPVs, news, and more. So tune in live on stereo and follow the buzzards. And if you're not down with that, we got two words for you.
Then, now. Forever. Together.
Welcome, everyone, to the Three Bells Podcast. It's your boy Mundo AKA Mr. AKA himself, and I am here. It is Friday, and it is the SmackDown recap. No, you are not bugging out. This is the last day of Mixed Match Host Week. And yes, I'm here hosting Friday Night SmackDown, but I'm not alone. I'm always here with my guys, Triple J, Shane O'Mac. Fellas, how are y'all feeling tonight? What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up?
Yeah, it's your boy, main event, Triple J. Oh, I'm feeling good, feeling right. Man, this was a fire episode of SmackDown tonight. Are you ready? I can't hear you. Are you ready? I know I am.
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
What's good, y'all? It's me, your homie Shane O'Mac, coming to you live from the East New York section of the Three Bells Podcast table. What a week we've had, huh? But guess what? We've made it. It's Friday. It's the first Friday of summer, and it is hot outside. And it's just as hot on tonight's episode of SmackDown. It's hot in here. I can't wait to talk about it, fellas. Let's hit it.
Yeah! What's up, everybody? You know what time it is.
Hey. It's all right. All right, so with that being said, Shane O'Mac, do what you do because you only can do it the way you do it. Nobody else do it like you, so please do you. Please do you.
Because Mundo, you're here. Mr. C. Triple J is here. And all of you beautiful people are out there. And summertime is here, and I'm here. Let's get started for this is the Three Bells Podcast.
Oh, you didn't know? Yes, it is. All right, so it is Friday, as we already stated. And this is the first show back for Friday Night SmackDown after Clash at the Castle last weekend. And we had a nice look back at the main event, which was Drew McIntyre versus Damian Priest. But, you know, we sped up into the end where we got the whole saga between Drew and CM Punk and how that ended off, which led us into Mr. CM Punk coming out in his hometown. We are in Chicago, Illinois. So, guys, get your popcorn ready because now it's all yours, Mr. Punk.
Live television on Fox. I gotta start off by saying, is it great to be alive in Chicago on a Friday night or what? Live TV, that's pressure. Every time I come out, and I'm grateful to be graced in the presence of you beautiful people, that's pressure. Wrestling or speaking in front of your hometown audience is pressure.
Shots fired.
Promising to do your best and walk away champion in front of your people is pressure.
Shots fired again.
And y'all might think I'm a little bit crazy, but even to this day, I still think right before you hear that static and living color belts out like Mussolini. I wonder if I can handle the pressure.
It was clean. It was clean.
I'm going to give you a date. You let me know by a raise a hand or scream a voice how many people were here. July 17th, 2011.
I was watching. I wasn't there, but I was watching.
I promised myself, and I promised each and every single one of you, I was going to walk out of my hometown the WWE champion.
Yes, he did.
That's pressure. I could have slipped on a banana peel, fell flat on my face, and made an embarrassment of myself and made an embarrassment of Chicago. But did I do that? Did I do that? One more time. Did I embarrass Chicago?
No.
See where I'm going with this, don't you? I was told I was going to get jumped in Glasgow. I was told we needed to hire extra security in Glasgow because if I interfered with the title match, boy, they were going to have it. They're going to have my head on a pike. I was going to ruin everybody's day. Did I ruin everybody's day?
No.
And I hate to kick a man while he's down, but it's a little bit of revenge, isn't it? Because for weeks, and that turned into months, Drew McIntyre.
So you think you know Wicks.
Drew McIntyre. They're booing you,
Good
Shane.
old YouTube.
They are booing you.
While I was down, and because of promises I always made and promises I kept, he
Random
wasn't
ass
just kicking
shit,
me,
man.
He was kicking Chicago. You can do three things in that situation. You could stay down. It's not an option. You can get back up and turn the other cheek. I'm from Chicago. That's not an option. I chose the Chicago way. They want to send me to the hospital. I'm going to send them to the morgue. Now, I'm not boasting that I'm going to kill a man, but I set out to kill his career. I said I would make Drew McIntyre's life a living hell, and I planned on burying his career 6 feet under.
Shit.
I just didn't think it would be that easy. Because if you heard about this, if you've seen this by now, you've all seen what's going on. Drew McIntyre has quit. He couldn't take the pressure. He said he prayed for bad things to happen to CM Punk. So I prayed on him, and I made bad things happen to him. And I was looking so forward to coming back here and making more bad things happen to him. But he has taken his ball, and he has gone home.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, shit. Paul Heyman has entered the chat. To a nice ovation by the audience.
Because it was unexpected.
Mm-hmm. I was
What
definitely
better
like, oh,
person?
shit. Yeah, I was like, oh, shit.
What better person to interrupt than Paul Heyman?
Right.
Gentlemen, my name is
Paul Heyman.
I am not out here tonight in disrespect to you. Of all people, I would never disrespect you. I came out here now because I just got here. I'm admittedly running late. I don't know if you realize this. It's hot as balls outside.
As Shane
when
stated.
CM Punk opens up a show, it's hot as balls in the All-State Arena as well.
The balls are hot.
This man, that man right there, sat next to my children when I was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. Despite being the wise man for the tribal chief, Roman Reigns, I told the world that you were my best friend
I meant it then. I mean it now. I've come here in an urgent situation. May I?
There's about one person in this world that can hijack my promo and get him to chant Roman Reigns, and it's you. I forgive you. Come on in. Are you all right? You don't look so good.
As they embrace each other, Paul is giving Punk a long, long hug. He's crying into his shoulder. And they're still hugging.
That hug is real deep. It's very telling.
Yeah,
like
Punk's really like, he's concerned. He's like, what the hell?
I'm sorry, I needed that.
Mm-hmm. He really did.
I came out here because driving in on the radio, we're listening to sports radio, and they say on the radio that Chicago is CM Punk's town. And that really pissed off Solo. Because Solo, now that he's the head of the table, Solo wants every town to be his town, and I came out here to do you a favor, and I want a favor back. The favor is I came out here because any day you're going to get medically cleared.
Solo sucks.
And anybody that steps up to you are going to learn that they are inside the ring with the best in the world.
Is he allowed to say that even with Roman being his guy?
If you don't get out of here right now, they're coming out here for you.
He's saying whatever it takes to get what he wants.
Anybody any good because you can see the extra security that is now here, and the extra security that is in the locker room, and that's like for the Wyatts or anybody else that wants to cause trouble, not for a bunch of rogue Samoans and Tongans that are taking this way out of proportion. So the favor that I'm doing for you is to say to you with love and respect that against your own instincts, please get the hell out of here right now. I'm sorry.
You're
Then
serious?
you wonder why.
You want me to leave? Because Solo and the Tongans are going to try to jump me in Chicago?
Ooh. Fuck you, Solo. Fuck you, Solo. They didn't bleep this out.
It didn't bleep it out.
And they still didn't bleep it out. Oh, here comes Solo Sikoa in the bloodline.
Of course, right on time. Say their name.
And they appear. I'm telling you, this is like 3 segments in one.
If you want to be on SmackDown, on my show,
getting a dominant treatment.
What is?
Yeah, man. Yeah, so yeah, they're getting the Dominic treatment. And,
again.
Dana hates you.
I guess because it's so long.
Yeah, but that's it. This is about to be over with.
1, you pay your respect to me and the bloodline.
Bloodline.
Or 2, we about to make sure your ass never, ever gets cleared to wrestle again. So what you want to do? Paul, what's the favor you wanted to ask of me if I do you this favor?
Take me with you.
I was with that. I actually wanted that to happen.
We knew that was going to happen.
Solo, wait, Solo. Solo. I acknowledge the fact that I don't see the bloodline standing in front of me. I see a bunch of fake-ass Usos. And a phony cosplay tribal chief.
Yeah, it was the cosplay word.
Standing his ground, ill-advised as it may be.
This is a fight you cannot win, Punk.
Yeah, Punk is a brave man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, this does not look good.
Yeah, it's Superman. Superman.
Armed with a couple of equalizers.
With 2 bats. I wonder whom. Did he stole that from Sting, huh?
Solo! You fashion yourself the head of the table, right? Damn right. I've already beaten one head of the table. So why don't you leave your family backstage? Kevin and Randy won't accompany me, and we settle this here. We settle this tonight. You got it.
All right. I feel like we're on SmackDown. So yeah, that was the opening segment. It was the in-ring promo with CM Punk and Cody Rhodes and Paul Heyman, the Bloodline. Like I said, it was like 3 different segments in one. They all just merged together. So Jave and Shane, what were your thoughts on this opening promo that we got? And yeah, I like how they merged the whole Cody thing into this, because the way it was advertised as Cody was going to call out Solo somewhere else down the line on the show. So for them to get into it from jump and just save the time and just do it all in one, I thought that was actually genius.
Yes, honestly liked how everything went and the way CM Punk delivered his shots tonight. They were on point. And the fact that you see Paul Heyman back there, they're asking for help and he wants to leave with CM Punk. You can see that he's dearly scared for his life and he wants Roman back, just the same way us fans do. So, you know, it's getting to a point where where you see Solo, he comes out with his boys. It gets a different type of feeling with these guys trying to be really intimidating. Like, are we taking them serious or not? But as you see, Cody came to play with his, like Des said, with his sting bats, and they came to bust ass. But if you notice, Paul Heyman scooted out of there so fast, he would dip. Like, I ain't dealing with all of this. I'll see you in the back. Other than that, this segment really hit because we got multiple different situations happening in one segment. So I'm all for it. I want to see the continuation of this. I know this shit's not gonna end in no time soon. Fellas?
Yeah, I agree. This was a superb section. Man, shout out to whoever the producer of this segment was or is. Did an amazing job. And not for nothing, the thing that, and this was just like, a magical thing that I had in my head. When Cody came out and, he had the bat and was standing up, to the bloodline, I was really hoping that this was some reason for Paul Heyman to just come and snatch the bat out of one of their hands and say, come on, come on. And that would have been the bubble that exploded because he is so tired of all of this abuse that he is receiving from the bloodline and Solo. And the fact that CM Punk was there, that was his escape. That was the thing that gave him the courage to do that, to finally stand up and enough is enough with all of this abuse that I'm taking. Now that CM Punk is here and Cody is here, yeah, I'm good now. So come on, what's up? What's up? I was really hoping for that to happen, but yeah, we saw what happened. Like Jay said, he just slithered out of the ring as soon as Solo and the Bloodlines song came on and they came out. So that's going to be a continuous situation. Hopefully, we'll see something like that later down the line. But other than that, yeah, that and the fact, Des and Jay, that the chant CM Punk, I think is going to live as long as we have wrestling. Des?
Well, I think that the reason why he left out of the ring after, Punk basically didn't take the advice is because he already knew that he was fucked. Because now at this point, you didn't take, you didn't do what I asked you to do. And then obviously you're not going to do the favor. So now I'm already screwed because I done put this out there in front of the bloodline that I want you to take me with you. So it's like, now I'm screwed because now they're here. I can't go anywhere. I'm stuck. So yeah, I think he faced reality and knew that he was screwed and he just put himself into even hotter water.
See, but that's crazy. Why would you ask that out in a ring like that? Why not say that before he came out or
He told you.
afterwards? Put up in the side, like in quiet, in conference between them two only, so that they won't hear.
But he's stuck with them all the time. So, like he said, he just got there. He was late. So, he answered your question from jump. I couldn't have had this conversation with him because I wasn't here yet. And now that I'm here, you're already out there in the ring. And it's like, okay, I'm giving you fair warning ahead of time. And so, yeah, he made that request thinking that, okay, now what if we can get out of here still? But Punk is not a coward. Because just before that, Punk stated that, he's not going to, turn the other cheek and walk away. He's not going to just about face, he's going to stand his ground and do what he got to do. So he answered everything prior to it actually happening ahead of us because he was talking about Drew, but then the bloodline came out. So that's how I took it.
Okay. So he figured that business would have been pretty much over right there and then, which is why he did what he did right there and then.
Yeah,
but didn't realize.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like, that's like if me and Jay decide, and this is not going to happen, but this is just for conversation. Just like if me and Jay wanted to form our own, chat room away from Dez, and instead of us doing it like privately, we doing it on our chat, thinking that you won't hear because you're busy working or you're busy doing something. It's like, no, but we're saying it now, but Dez can always hear it. So that's all I'm saying. Like the point of that whole thing that he was saying with the whole warning and everything. Understand that you just coming in, but you're saying something in confidence in front of everybody, including the very people that you're warning him against. You honestly think that the bloodline is not listening to the loudspeaker system that you're saying, these guys are after you. You might want to, man, please help me because I need help. And it's like, but you're in an arena, so it sounds like this. Please help me.
But you know
And
what's
then in the
funny,
back
Shane?
going, oh shit. Mm-hmm.
You know what's funny, because that then reminds me of the fact that he got called out by Solo and he didn't even say anything. This is when Jay, when they had the whole encounter with Jay on Raw or the pay-per-view, I think it was pay-per-view, and they walked past him and he didn't say nothing to Jay. But then the next night or later on that night or whatever, Solo was like, so what? You try to get Jay to save you? You told Jay that you needed help? And he didn't even say anything.
Right, and nothing really happened afterwards. Like, we thought he was going to come next week with like a black eye or something like that, but no, it's just threats, and we're like, oh shit, he's in trouble. But I guess with so much going on, we forget. So just like we're probably going to forget this one because we're like, oh shit, okay, so now we have a match and this guy slithered away, but you know, that thing is still in the air that he spilled the beans and told CM Punk, yo, I'm, I need help. I want to get out. Help me get out of here. Help me.
Please, help me, please. Help me,
Right,
please.
help me, please. Right. So, these guys
Take me home with you. Take me home,
so you want to go
please.
home? Right. And it's like, so you want to go to CM Punk's house, huh? Yeah, there's only one way that you're going
please. You're my bestie. Bestie, help me, bestie, please.
Mm-hmm.
You were sitting next to my children at the Hall of Fame, please.
That's what like, come on. I'm saying all this because I love you. I'm not interrupting you, but I'm interrupting you, but I'm not interrupting you because I need you. Please.
Mm-hmm.
He did all that.
Yeah. The whole thing was a cry for help. It was all for him. But like I said, but again, it backfires because it's against the guys that heard you just as loud as CM Punk did. I don't know, Daz. I don't know, Jay.
All right. So moving right along, we are backstage with Bianca and Jade. Bianca and Jade.
Hey girl, I know tonight is all about qualifying for Money in the Bank, and I'm not here to distract you. But after, I need to go talk to Nick Aldis about our rematch for our tag team titles. Okay, I hear you, but tonight I gotta focus on my match, and next week you have yours. Now, Nick, we deserve a rematch because we weren't even pinned. But tonight I gotta go handle my business. I'm gonna go qualify for Money in the Bank, of course, and then we're gonna get our tag team titles back. Love that. See you. I love it. And I would say good luck, but you don't need it.
Jade, you missed your cue, baby. You missed your cue.
Yes, I thought I was the only one that's
like, bitch, you talking to, she already out through the curtain. I would wish you good luck. Okay.
She's like, outside doing the twirl and everything. She's like, I wish I could look, but you don't need that.
Right. It literally... It was literally the time for her to say that when they did that awkward stare when they was trying to put the glasses on.
Right. And it was it.
I've got my line.
Like, right. She goes like, she said, oh, by the way.
I wouldn't. Bianca was like, damn, girl, huh? You can't even do that. She's like, you know what? I got to go out there. You stay back here. I'm going to be out there, okay? I would wish you good luck, but you don't need it.
Do you guys feel a Bianca turn? The turn heel that we've been... Not yet. It's coming.
Not yet. It's still too early. It's only been a few months. It's still too early. But that shit was just funny, man.
Oh boy. Man. I thought it was just me, but it was just so weird. That was just weird. Like usually when somebody walks away, you say, go get him. This is, you got it. But she did a whole speech. She did like a speech.
Sis was through the curtain already. Like, she was already through the curtain. Like, who you talking to, Triple H? I know Triple H. Okay. He was like, God damn it.
So you missed your cue again.
Yo.
Right, that was the laugh of the night. That was definitely the laugh of the night. Already.
I'm like, damn, girl, she gone. Like you said, she was already out there twirling her hair and everything. Like,
yeah. And she probably went back, like at the end of the match, when she went to the gorilla, that she's still standing there. It was like, did you hear what I said? Like, no, bitch, what the fuck did you say?
You missed the cue. When we did the awkward stare at each other trying to put on glasses, you didn't say what you were supposed to say. You wait until I leave to say say your line. That is sad. Oh boy. More, I mean, Jade. And first off, Jade, I don't give you any slack. I don't give you any flack for what happened last Saturday with you slipping on the rope, because that was a common thing that we saw that night and on Monday. So obviously, these people that's putting the ring up, you're failing with the ropes. The ropes are too loose. Get it together, because a lot of people was getting on her about that. So, you know, I'll give her love on that one.
I agree. Yeah. But tonight,
she's like, hold on, girl. Wait, I got one more line to say.
Okay.
I'm already through the curtain, girl.
Yeah, text it to me. Text it to me.
Right?
Send me an email.
I'm swinging my hair. I'll talk to you later.
What you say? I just wanted to say good luck, but you don't need it.
Because just seeing it again, the visual of it is hilarious. She was literally through the curtain of her. She was like, it's too late. And I'm like, that awkward, because they had that awkward moment where it was just like they were fidgeting with their glasses trying to put it on. I'm like, so why is there nothing being said there?
Right. It would have been perfect right there.
And it was probably supposed to go right there.
Yeah. But she was probably fumbling with the damn glasses or whatever.
She was.
Trying to get that.
She actually was fumbling with the glasses, and she forgot to say her line. And
you
then I'm on my own. All right, girl. the music was already playing. Bitch, I can't hear you, what?
See, she should have heard the music. I'm on my own. Yes, you are. Oh boy.
Man. But yeah. Moving right along. So we're still backstage, and we see what's his face? Cody Rhodes. But before we
wow.
Because for some
you
reason
missed your cue. You forgot.
No, Shane. For some reason on this clip that I have that I'm looking at, his face is blurred out. So I'm just like, what's his face? This shit is fucking blurred out. That's why I'm just like, who the hell is this again?
Oh man. Yo, I'm sweating over here. It's too hot to be laughing like this.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yo, I'm
no laughing.
All right, no laughing.
Because I got my AC off so that I can hear.
Me too. I have it off too. I'm dying.
Okay, we're about to broadcast in Jay's house since Jay can have his AC on and we can't hear it.
Right.
Yes, I got my shit on. My shit chilling.
But
I'm
Jay,
nice and cool.
Shut up. Since your goddamn mic is open, you want to explain what you noticed before I play this clip in this hallway, which you shared with me? Go ahead, bro.
What I noticed was as Cody was walking down, appearing, coming to talk to Randy and Kevin Orton, the YS6 symbol was right next to one of the security guards. As I've been saying for a minute, I feel Bo is coming after Cody. There you have it.
Uh-oh.
Uncle Howdy.
I mean, he is the undisputed, so all eyes on him.
The reason why I looked at it this way was because also Bray was a SmackDown guy, so I would think that maybe some part of the stable gets to stay there and some gets to go on Raw. And the fact that Nikki Cross, her last encounter was with Bayley. So also with that, I can see her coming back after her, avenging her. Des, take it away.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm sorry, I had to turn the fan towards me a little bit, but I couldn't have it all the way towards me because my papers would be flying all over the place. So I need some type of air. I'm dying over here thanks to Shane for this laughing. But all right,
no, thanks to Jade and late cues. That's not me doing that.
That's true, girl.
Don't start.
I'm not. Oh, we should get love, but you don't need it. What that? All right.
Son, when you hear the playback in your voice, you're gonna crack up in your car wherever you're listening to the
And this is not me using any of the mixing. I'm doing this myself. Oh man.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm messing up SmackDown. I'm sorry, Shane, for messing up your show. Let me get it back together. Center, and scene. All right. So after that encounter with oh wait, we didn't even hear the encounter. Here's the encounter with Cody and friends.
Cody, what's up, man?
Randy Orton and KO.
With everything that's going on around this place, are you sure you want to face Solo tonight alone?
Randy, it's just something I got to do. Solo's not ready. You got a Money in the Bank qualifier. I got this. Trust me. Trust me.
All right, cool, man. KO?
Look, man, I don't like this. I get wanting to do it on your own, but they always have a plan.
Yeah.
Solo, hey, man.
I know what you're going to say, and you're probably 100% right. I'm sure Solo has a plan, but I've got a plan too. Good luck, Ed.
Thanks.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, before we discuss that, let me just play these messages real fast before they get old.
Oh, y'all got me laughing over here. Y'all called Boring Roads what's his face. Damn. That's awesome, guys. Love it. Three Bells Podcast. Woo! SmackDown?
Quavo, man. I mean, bro face is literally blurred out in this damn thing. So I really forgot who it was. I'm like, that's why I said, what's his face?
So freaking horrible. I love it, yo. He said, I'm on my own. I kissed him out.
See?
Yo. Jade, oh my gosh, babe, it's not good. It's not good at all. These guys are horrible. They are making Bianca look amazing and Jade look like garbage. Oh, horrible. You guys are horrible.
Yo.
No, we
hey,
love
babe,
Jade.
if I get you a Bianca Belair wig and you can twirl your hair, will you do the dance? Yes. Awesome. Awesome.
Ooh. All right, I hear you in the background talking to Bay.
Oh, he's talking to Bay. Oh, okay. I was like, who are you talking to, Jay?
No, somebody in the background answer said yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, I think.
But Red Ranger, let's make it understood that we here. Well, I like Jade. I like Jade. She just flipped the bag tonight because she missed her cue, and it was just funny as hell. It was just funny as hell, and then Dez changing his voice to Jada Park 2. That what got me over here cracking up and sweating.
I was dying in here too. I had to turn the fan this way. I'm like, I can't. I'm gonna pass out in this.
Yeah.
Before this
Well,
is over.
that, but she's the bomb. Like she's the bomb. It's just so funny. That's all. But we would like to see that Red Ranger, whoever you got back there with a Bianca wig, twirling and doing all on my own. Like, yeah, I would like to see that. That would be funny. I'm sorry, Daz. Hit it.
Yeah. So hold on. Let's play his message and then we'll go.
Yo, he said, come on, girl. I'm over here halfway through the game. He said, you
Look what you have
basically
done for this guy.
You're all alone.
Look at that. You got him dying too, Daz. You a mess.
Me?
Happy Friday. Yeah, you. Happy Friday.
I haven't even said anything. I haven't even said a word.
You
since
got
his
Red
messages.
Ranger rolling. Like he's turning into multicolors right now. Red Ranger, Blue Ranger, Yellow Ranger. Girl, what you said?
Go Power Rangers.
Oh,
I
man.
would say good luck, but you don't need it.
Bitch, what? I'm on my own. All right.
She was
stop.
like, damn, what's taking you so long? Like, I already went through the curtain. I done spun my hair. I done walked into the ring. And you
Right.
like,
She said,
You don't need the luck. Good luck, though.
she said, you gonna win your match and we gonna win our match. Awkward silence, fumbling of glasses. Glasses still didn't get on. All right, girl, I'm out of here. I'm on my own. Bitch, I was. You don't need it.
I'm already on my own.
Yo. We gotta make it past that segment, guys. Please.
Dude, this is going to be the whole show.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
I'm muting.
Okay.
Bye.
I'm on mute. I'm on mute too. Quavo.
I thought you was going to say,
yo, you missed the cue about the curtain, girl. Bye. I gotta show my wife this clip, yo.
Okay,
I'm good. No more.
All right. We're good.
Okay, let's
All right,
close
so
this
Shane,
because next thing.
all right.
Yes.
Since your mic is open, Shane, we are at the first match. The first match of the night.
Mm-hmm.
The first match of the night.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, what is going on?
I don't know. You all right over there?
Yeah, the first match
You
of the night. Hey, stop it.
Are you on your own?
You are sabotaging me right now really badly. Jay, step in and do something. Jay,
I would say you
want
need
to
luck. I would
You
say
know
you need luck, but you don't need it.
I'm chilling.
Yo, Jay, since your mic is open, Jay, can you please go first? Because Shay won't stop. The first match of the night is the Women's Money in the Bank qualifier between Bianca Belair, Chelsea Green, and Mi Chin. Please give us your thoughts and how you felt about this match and the ending of the match, please.
Well, with this match, I felt in the beginning all the ladies, well, they were really going at it. Like you would see Michin hit this one, hit Bianca, Chelsea hit her, one ducks, then Chelsea gets hit by both of them, and she continuously gets hit by both of them going like a ping pong ball, and it drops to the floor. That was hilarious. And the fact that Chelsea took a suicide dive out the bag tonight. I was like, oh shit. And Michin missing her drop kick, that was hilarious. Also, what I liked was the Michin, her double super German whatchamacallit she did tonight. That was cool. And then she hit the Styles Clash, which I said, oh, AJ's allowed her to use the move now. Nice little, shit she did. Like, Dez was always complaining that we didn't get the same Michin that we would get from NXT to SmackDown. And I think we got that tonight. Michin really did she really did good. She tried. And the fact that Chelsea wins after Bianca hits a KOD to Michin, I said, hell yes. I knew this would happen just because I'm feeling like, you could see Bianca's face after the match dejected yet again after taking a second straight L. Ooh-wee. She's going to be highly upset. Mm-mm-mm. That heel change is coming soon, ladies and gentlemen. Just wait. But other than that, kudos to Chelsea and go and rep your hometown at Money in the Bank, girl. Do your thing.
You know, thanks to this match and thanks to the fact that Chelsea Green won, it's become apparent to me that our guy Triple J, he is becoming the next Sam Rothstein from Casino. We was on this chat and we was like, nah, that's not gonna happen. We was like, you know, it's gonna be Miss Belair all the way. It's so obvious. There's no way that Chelsea's gonna win. And lo and behold, because Triple J, he stuck with his guns and he said, she's gonna win. I have a feeling that she's gonna win. The clues are out there. The circumstances are out there. It's out there telling me that she's gonna win. And she won. Congratulations once again to Jay. And congratulations to this Chelsea Green. I don't know how she's gonna win more moving forward. I guess to do what she did tonight, and that's just hide and then seize the opportunity. See the opportunity and grab it. So I give you your flowers on that, Chelsea. You played it real smart tonight. You tried to hang in there, and you got a couple licks. I get that. Michin, she looked strong. There was a couple of weird. There was the weirdest moment to me was when Chelsea did that dive and Michin and Belair was out. You know, they was out in the ring. They was doing their thing, and Michin the whole time was looking as if to say, "Okay, when is Chelsea Green coming? When she coming? When she coming? Okay, here she come." Bow. It was almost. We knew that she was going to come because Michin and them. They was like they wasn't giving their all in the fighting because they were setting themselves up and they was looking to see what Chelsea Green was. I don't know. That was just the visuals of that just caught me. Like I knew that was going to happen. Other than that, the match was cool. It was all right. Shout out to Moti Michin and congratulations to Miss Chelsea Collard Greens as she moves forward. Des. Yeah.
All right, so I have a question for you guys. In tonight's match, did we get NXT Michin or did we get SmackDown Michin? Anybody? Hello.
That's so I mean, yeah, I mean, we got Michin on SmackDown. It's a different situation, so it requires a different Michin, doesn't it?
So you're saying like because you know when I say NXT Michin, I mean more of a competitor. She has more move sets, and well, she's showing more of her move set versus when we normally see her on SmackDown. She's not really having too much offense on her end. She's taking a lot of offense from someone else. So I'm just saying, like tonight, did you see more of her NXT style, or more of what we've come to see her from SmackDown?
No, it seems to me that she has a little more time and a little more freedom to be more or to use more of her arsenal on NXT than on SmackDown. I don't know if that makes sense. It's almost like
it does.
It almost like it's kind of like watered down a bit SmackDown as opposed to more out there because of the fact, look at all this competition that she's going against.
Right.
And this is some heavy competition. So she has to show and prove, you know, hey,
Yeah.
I may not be, as this and as that with you youngins, but I can still hold my own. Here it is. She has more to prove on NXT than she does on SmackDown. There you go. That's my answer.
Jay.
Yeah.
You get why I asked that? Because
Mm-hmm.
you see how she goes by this HBIC when she's on NXT, but you don't
Yes.
get that same thing on SmackDown. I don't even think she wears that chain when she's on SmackDown. It's like Shane
she don't wear
says,
that or the
bandana.
the handkerchief bandana. Yeah.
Yeah, she's like a watered down version of NXT, which is kind of weird because you're on the main roster. So, but then again, yeah. So you feel the same way?
I said, I said it during my statement. I felt we got a little bit of NXT Michin tonight, just
Okay.
because she was doing much better, and also the reason why I say she did much better is because Bianca and Chelsea are people she's been in the ring with when she was in NXT with them. So
Okay.
the familiarity is definitely there, and you can see, it brings out the best in all three of them when they have that together. There wasn't too many fuck ups in this match. They were all
Right.
right. They were spot on with pretty much everything.
And
So yeah,
my biggest takeaway from that whole match was just the end, the 1, 2, 3, and that crowd reaction because the crowd like Shane said, it was a shocking pop, but it's the
right.
fact that they didn't think that 3 count would hit. They probably, just like I did, they thought that Bianca was going to come and stop the count, but that 3 count hit. But I already see, you know what? I like where we're going with this, with the Money in the Bank. As we progress on in our show and continue to recap SmackDown, I'll talk more about it. But I like where we're going. We're changing things up.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Yeah,
so
yes, the changing of the guards.
yes, definitely, because now it's like shit. When you think about it, when we get further down, you're like, shit, who was gonna win? But
Mm-hmm.
anyway, Jay, since your mic is on,
Okay.
we had a backstage encounter between Blair Davenport and Bebe. Do you remember what that was about?
Basically, Blair Davenport was telling Bailey more or less, like, look, I'm gonna be in this Money in the Bank, and if I become miss Money in the Bank, I'm coming to cash it in on you. So sit back, when it's time, watch me do my thing, because this new blood is after you. And basically, you could see that, this was the first time we really hear Blair Davenport even speak on the show. And it's a good thing to see because we need to know who she is. Certain people actually
Jay.
seen who she was. What happened?
No, Jay. This is
What?
now that reminds me to last Friday when you and Shane. I asked y'all because I couldn't pull up the clip, and I was like, yeah. So there was a scene last week between her, what was it, Naomi, Bebe, and Chelsea and and Piper, and y'all acted as if y'all didn't know who the hell Blair was, and I was just like, wait, what the fuck? And now for you to say that this is the first time we're hearing from, no, it's not. She's been on the show pretty
See?
often, just talking, but I mean, her and what is it, Kiana? They just been in like these backstage roles. So, and
Right.
in your defense, it's more of a forgettable thing. So I'll say that it's just been forgettable that she's been on the show pretty frequent, but it's just like in the back. And to me, I'm like, Jay, how does she have the balls to say what she's saying when she's not even in the ring proving anything? So it's like, how are you talking to the champion like that? And
Right.
it's
And
we
I'm
we
thinking, I'm thinking she's gonna have a match tonight, and she didn't.
and then think the last time we actually saw her wrestle, she took an L to Sol Ruka. That's the last time I remember seeing her actually in the ring before she got called out.
Jeez.
Right? Am I bugging?
Yeah, that was her last feud.
Because everything else has just been backstage and she's been harassing people and talking about who she is, and they've been showing us videos about her, but we haven't seen anything else. And I'm just like, like she's even far off, way more far gone than Kiana, because at least Kiana's been in a match, maybe 2 matches by this point. And I mean, at least she was like mid lead in that storyline. And she actually she got a win before she got called out. Remember, because they had the rematch after Stand and Deliver, and that was it
Right.
for her. But then for Blair, it's like, Trick, you lost, you lost, and got called up and haven't been doing nothing. So I think that she needs to watch her mouth when she's talking to the champ. You don't deserve shit because you haven't done shit. I mean, and I'm surprised we didn't see Piper tonight.
Probably gave it a
All
week
right.
off.
Yeah, I guess she's probably stayed behind and stayed home in Scotland. So anyway, moving right along, we are backstage again with the Wise Man and Solo. Hit it, fellas. Solo is staring intently at Paul. Ask him if you want to leave.
Well, before you leave, what's CM Punk? I need you to tell the targets to make sure that KO and Randy.
Well, here's the audio problem. He's telling them that to make sure that they don't qualify for the Money in the Bank.
If I tell you to do something, you better do it.
Okay. I'll take care of it right now.
Wait. And when you come back, me and you need to have a talk.
Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
This is giving off like domestic violence type of vibes. I'm sorry. It's like Paul Heyman's over here crying, red eyes. And Solo's just in his face like, yeah. And when you get back, you're going to have a talk. And then, Paul's like, God damn it, I'm about to get punched in the face. I'm about to get kicked and slapped. Oh, this motherfucker. That's what it's giving off. Right?
Yeah. And you see why, right? Like this time I understand why Solo is doing what he's doing. Now he has a reason. As before, he was just being a big old bully. Now he's saying, oh, so you want to go up to CM Punk, huh? You want to tell him, you want to talk smack about us to CM Punk? Talking about he helped take me with you? And now you want to sit here in front of me now? Like, give me a reason why I shouldn't do what I want to do to you right now. But no, I'm not going to do it to you now because I need to do a couple of things first. But then once you handle your business and you come back, you and we're going to have a talk. All of this could have been avoided if he had found a way to have had a private conversation with CM Punk. That's all I'm saying. And you're late, that's your fault. Des, let there be a lesson.
Yep.
So you get when you be late. When you're late, you lose good opportunity.
Yep.
Right.
I agree. And after that segment, we took a look back at the DIY and Theory and Waller encounter from last week, which leads us to backstage with Grayson Waller. Grayson.
Shout out my boy Theory. I'm thinking of him tonight, and that's why tonight when
Theory's
I qualify for Money in the Bank ladder match, I'm going to go to Money in the Bank, and I'm going to win that briefcase for Austin Theory because your boy Grayson Waller real good at ladder matches.
He's not going to have a hard time.
DIY.
He doesn't care about Austin. He only cares about himself. You know what I think? What do you think?
Ciampa.
I think last week you sacrificed your best friend for your own well-being.
You two, the reason he's not here right now.
Somebody's banging on the gate. The gate rises, and we see CM Punk laid out. And who else but goddamn Drew McIntyre standing over him and looking down at him. From afar, it looks like CM Punk might be bleeding a little bit and spitting up blood. And Drew is now picking him up over his shoulders. Punk's lifeless-looking body. Drew is walking from the cargo area past all of backstage. Baron Corbin, Apollo Crews. You see Indy, Candace, Ashante, Cedric. Now we are walking towards Gorilla. Shane, what is this called? Is this our single shot of the night, by the way?
I do believe it is.
Yes, we are walking through Gorilla position right now. And we are in front of the Titantron on the main stage, in front of all the audience. And Drew just dropped Punk's lifeless body onto the ground in a thump. Oh, man, Punk's bleeding from the mouth. He's bleeding from the head. Very graphic. Very graphic. Close your eyes if you have kids.
Yeah, that looks much better than the strawberry jelly from Cody.
Right. And now Drew is on one knee and doing the it's clobbering time mockery of CM Punk as he now snatches a wristband off of Punk's wrist and puts it in his pocket. And he's looking at Punk's lifeless body, looking down at him. And here comes Nick Aldis pushing Drew out the way. Oh, and then he pushes Drew back. Oh, man. Okay, now they're going face to face. Oh, wow.
Oh, you know he's in big trouble for that. You push all this like that?
Yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't main event tonight.
Now we have EMTs here, paramedics are here, putting a neck brace on CM Punk, getting ready to put him on the gurney, the backboard, and then the gurney. And we go to commercial break.
Yo, Daz, look at the picture I just sent in the group. Look at Drew's new Twitter profile.
Oh, he went back to Twitter now?
Yeah,
he's back on Twitter.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
The shade.
That's hilarious.
Well, for those of you who are not in our chat, Drew McIntyre is now back on Twitter, and his profile picture is the bloody mess face of CM Punk from tonight. Wow. Here we go again. The trolling has begun again. Oh boy.
Oh,
this is going to be something. Once these two finally get in the ring, man, my gosh. My gosh.
Wow. You see what he wrote? Like he pinned a message saying, bored at work. LOL.
Wow.
Ooh, the shade fest continues. I love it. I love it. But this man, he's about to see a lot of fines. First off, for doing what he did to Mr. Punk.
Right.
And then secondly, pushing Mr. Aldis like that. You know, he's not going to let that slide.
Hell no. If that doesn't lead to back and forth between Nick and Adam, because he's like, bro, these are your guys. Why they're invading my show doing what they're doing. And now I'm getting assaulted for it. Like, this is on you.
Right.
I mean,
he's in trouble.
I think that was a storyline that they were probably going to try to do for WrestleMania, but then Nick got hurt. So maybe it'll lead to SummerSlam.
Wow. So that whole I quit was just a farce.
Yeah.
Like we honestly was going to believe that he quit, even though he said it, and then he deactivated all of his social media pages, including this one right here that we just saw.
I mean, that would have been a bitch move. That would have been a bitch move anyway, but who am I to thought? All right, Shane, so since your mic is still open, this match led right into this segment led right into our second match of the night, the men's Money in the Bank qualifier match. We have Carmelo Hayes, Tama Tonga, and Randy Orton. Please give us your thoughts and feelings and everything about this match right here.
First of all, I didn't appreciate how when we come back from commercial, Mr. Mello was already in the ring, and then they let Mr. Thomas Tonga, they let him come on out. And then we get Mr. I'm going to take my time because I'm a GOAT. Randy Orton comes out. And I'm like, see, look at all of this. This whole time here, you could have gotten Mello his time, you know, so he can shine. He have his music and he can strut and do his thing, you know? But yeah, there was a reason why that happened, huh? Okay, so during the match, a couple of things that stood out: the way Randy Orton was throwing people on the table like it was bad, like they were bad food and he didn't want it. And, you know, not for nothing, throughout this match, Randy looked huge compared to Mr. Tonga and Mello. He just stood there and just looked like Kratos from like the Gods of War. He was just massive. Love it. And then of course, you can't have a Randy Orton match against two other guys without him doing not one but a double vintage Orton. We knew that was coming. We knew it was coming, but it looked good doing it. And of course, Mr. Thomas' brother, Mr. Tonga, he has to come out and help out. And we can't let that slide because here comes Mr. Kevin Owens, always on cue and always watching. And the moment he thinks he sees someone from the bloodline, he's coming out. So he comes out and he handles Mr. TL. And while all of that melee was going on, Mello, being the smart guy that he is, he sees his opportunity. He goes in for the pin, and our winner is Mr. Mello, as he is qualified and he is going to advance. Will he be that guy that holds that briefcase? We shall see, Des. We shall see, Jay. Or rather, should we ask Jay, since Jay has like cliff notes as to what's about to happen in the next
I don't know
PLEs
nothing.
for the whole year?
I don't know nothing. I'm still predict.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm still, you know, talking to my guys and my associates.
Right. You're supposed to say that. That's the deal when you have the cliff notes, to say that you don't have them. Mm-hmm.
I never do have them. Never do. I'll get it, like a night or two before, and just chill on it. If you notice, that's how I, mentioned about Chelsea Green when someone told me. They put a bug in my ear. But with this match, the way I seen this match, you notice that Randy is getting jumped by Tama and Mello's like, nah, Negro, I want some hits too. So then Tama's like, wait a minute, I want some hits, and they both now start beefing, and this happened quite a lot throughout the match where they was beating up Randy, and then they want to beat up each other. So Randy was like, you know what? Fuck y'all. I'll just take one, toss. Take the other, toss. See, I have the commercial. And it was not bad. We got the double vintage arcade, the double vintage from Randy. And that first 48 by Mello was nice. Facebuster by Tama was okay. Looked a little bit better in the ring tonight. He's just real savagey. He's one of those guys that just want a nonstop hit.
Jay,
And yeah,
what do you say about the chemistry between him and Mello? It felt like something's there if they want to explore
right.
it. Like they look pretty good going against each other, right?
Yes, because of the fact the way they looked at it, they just kept on wanting to one up each other, and then they said, Mello more of the times was like, "Fuck you, I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna beat you up, bro." And that's the way I saw it coming from him. Like, come on, we're all in this match together. I could just beat your ass right now, but you want to, our main motive is to get the good guy out so we can fight each other. But you don't want to be that way, so I'm gonna have to do something about it. And Melo proved himself just because of the fact. Also tonight, Tama and Randy's had this beef. This has been standing for at least more than a month between the two, and doesn't look like it's stopping because Randy loves him some Tama. He wants to just beat him up multiple times. He wants to RKO him. He wants to do everything he wants to Tama. So that's another reason why we see a fresh face like Mello take this win. Kudos to him, and thank you for creative on pushing the youngster and knowing that this kid's future is very bright. Good win, Mello.
Yes, definitely. Great win, Mello. I'm not mad at that at all. It's time for new blood. So for sure. Good job, Mello. So yeah, after that, we had a look back at the debut of the Wyatt Six or Six. I don't know how they want to pronounce this. I know how they spell it. It's SICK and then a six. So whatever. Let me play this message real fast.
I think y'all need to make a Three Bells Podcast Instagram group so I can see this thing that you found on Twitter because I can't find Drew McIntyre. He still don't exist.
That was his Twitter, right?
Yeah, you could just go on Twitter and it'll be right there. You could just type like Drew McIntyre or CM Punk. I'm sure the picture is like
Drew McIntyre's Twitter page is D McIntyre WWE, and you'll see it.
Well, when he comes back, just try to give that to him when he comes back.
Oh, he disappeared. Right. Oops.
Yep.
That I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah. Or you could just hit LaJuan's page because as you can see, LaJuan updated his profile pic. If you guys can see it.
Hey, LaJuan. Hey, the Prince of Monday Night.
The
LaJuan, you're gonna keep that name? You're gonna change it to something else? All right, so we're gonna head out to the ring now, and we have LA Knight in the ring. LA, you have words to say, sir?
Let me talk to you.
Okay.
Let's not waste any time. Logan Paul, bring your goofy-haired keister down here and bring that U.S. belt with you.
So he said keister instead of ass, and he says belt instead of title. Copy.
We ain't doing this again, are we? My God, you got to be kidding me. You know, I looked right down the barrel a couple weeks ago, and I said, I want that U.S. championship, and that limber-tailed goof just flat out said no. So I said, okay, I'll do him one better. I'll show up at his house. I'll press the issue. But then I got a phone call that said he'd be right here in this ring. I said, that's the way to do it. And what does he do? He knows so's Chicago. My man Tom is running out. You got to understand something. Next week, you can't run. Madison Square Garden. It's me. It's you. It's Santos Escobar. It ain't the match I want. I want to be me and you, U.S. Championship. Instead, we're qualifying for Money in the Bank, and that's got me thinking. I start thinking, I beat you once. Next week, then I move on. Money in the Bank. I snatch the case. I come looking for you, and then double the pleasure, double the fun, yeah. I beat you.
Hang on just a moment. This is going to be Santos Escobar.
Chicago. Esta tierra de lucha libre, no me mencionas. Cut this stupid music. I didn't ask for you. I asked for Logan Paul.
Cállate.
Shut up.
I don't need an invitation. I show up and I tell the truth. And the truth is, you must be delusional. You must be. You're out here running your mouth, chasing Logan Paul like a desperate Chicago fanboy. It's embarrassing. But let me wise you up. Next week, a deal with your icon, your idol, your guru, Logan Paul. You're dealing with me, Santos Escobar. You'd be wise to remember that.
Well, you're clearly a fan favorite. Everybody here loves you, you goof. Look, I tell you what, every time I've had to beat you, I did. So I ain't looking at you, I'm looking past you. The guy I'm looking at is...
Oh, Escobar, not about to be disrespected by Knight.
Never turn your back on the
Got him.
Knight turns the tables. And just turned out.
I told you. As a matter of fact, I told Logan Paul, you can get beat up.
Oh no, watch your back.
Logan Paul is here. Logan Paul is a professional. He never no-shows.
The United States champion with that titanium reinforced right hand.
The biggest right hand in the industry. And he's just knocked the megastar out cold.
So Jay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm gonna spoil this match for you, okay?
Yes. Go ahead.
Santos is gonna win.
Of course. Why not?
Mm.
Why not? We need to see some Latino push.
Only because of the fact that both of them are in the same match. So why would they even? Yeah.
But at the same time, this is at MSG next week, so we don't know. It's gonna be something. But then again, Logan's gonna probably interfere just to make sure he doesn't win.
Well, he's
but
not
Logan
interfering. He's in the
he's
match.
in the match.
Right.
Wait a minute. So this is his first time actually fighting on regular TV.
Well,
Logan's never fought on regular TV.
He hasn't?
No, not that I recall. Everything. Well, maybe. Well, no. If I'm not mistaken, maybe one. But this is probably his first time on SmackDown Live.
I don't remember. I'm not even. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't kept track.
He's mainly for everything in PLEs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
But you guys are making sense though. Like, yeah, of course Santos. Yeah, Santos has to get this because it's going to be LA Knight versus Logan for the US title.
Right.
And for J6, to see a Latino, to possibly have that briefcase, we could party and have, we can have tacos and tequila to celebrate that. Yeah.
He said tacos and tequila.
Mm-hmm.
Shame.
And then just for balance, have some Hennessy. No, I'm just
Hennessy and chicken wings, right? A little watermelon on the side.
You said it, not me, Jay. I did not say that.
You
said it.
Bruh.
You said it. But there was this one thing, Des, I wanted to if we can rewind before the in-ring when they was looking back at the Wyatt Sick, the Wyatt Sick footage. It wasn't it interesting how they edited, because it didn't look like that. Like the playback was obviously edited. Like they added the elements
extra
of
stuff.
Yeah, that extra stuff that we've been seeing all of this time that led up to that moment. I thought that was pretty cool how they added that to it.
Right.
But then there's also, Jay, there's also this footage that's circling online of someone that was actually there. I don't know if you saw it. It looked like they was like in the upper 100 section, and they was pointing down, and it was basically the people in the audience watching that segment and to hear their reactions and everything. It was actually pretty cool to see that from that perspective. It's out there somewhere. I forgot the name of the person, but that footage itself was pretty cool. Yeah, it does.
You know what? Hold on one second.
I have a feeling that you know what I'm talking about.
Say it again, Shane. I'm sorry, because my sound.
I saw that footage.
Come on, Logan Paul. What I want to hear what Shane said first, though. He's gonna cut him off.
No, I was saying I have a feeling that you know what I'm talking about. Are you
as far
searching
as
for it?
The edits that they made?
Well, well, I'm sure you saw that, but the footage I'm talking about of the segment from the audience perspective.
Oh well, I've seen plenty of videos of the audience, like what they witnessed and how they saw it. Yeah,
Mhm.
I saw a lot of that. But
Okay.
eventually they had to see what we saw, so they had to watch the Titantron. Um, but since we're on this topic, and thanks for having us back on this topic, um, the Pat McAfee show, Jay, I believe you were the one that brought it up to us, if I'm not mistaken. I think so,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir.
yeah, apparently everybody was going crazy because it seemed like Uncle Howdy and Foe shut down Pat's show yesterday. Well, now almost 2 days ago, since today's going to be tomorrow soon. So Thursday. And then today, Pat and company addressed what happened and gave a video of what they claimed happened. And in the video, it was a droid, and it's the droid claimed to have been sent there to end his show. And, that it was going to put out an EPMD or something like that. Basically, an electronic burst to kill all feeds. So lo and behold, that video goes out, and then to end his show today, it went off again, and then at the end, it said you lied, and it was like the same video context as Uncle Howdy and them again. So that's interesting how they're taking this beyond just the ring, but they're bringing it to what do you call it? Patch show. It's funny.
Yeah, I agree. I like that too. Just hit like different audiences,
Mm-hmm.
especially one like Pat, because he's the announcer for Raw, so it's almost fitting actually for him to have that on his show. I think it's dope, and I hope won't be the last time that we have something like that on Pat's show, or have somebody or have something vice versa, so that both shows can complement each other. I think it's awesome. And again, it's all about that wall that's just disappearing, and everything that's happening at these most odd places that we never thought that we would see wrestling at. I think it's dope. I love it, Dad.
Oh wow, my mic was open that whole time, and I muted myself and started talking. God
Mm-hmm.
damn it! God
Mm-hmm.
damn it! God damn it! God damn it!
There you
Yeah.
go, buddy.
Okay. So the next match up is the men's Money in the Bank qualifier match: Andrade versus KO versus Grayson Waller. I'll give it to Jay first, and then Shane. And yeah, get out.
With this match, it was a very interesting one to start, but as we could see, lo and behold, in the beginning of the match, before anything happened, we got Tama and Loa jumping KO. KO goes there hobbling. Andrade hits a nice power bomb in the match. Then he starts chopping and the elbows. And then here comes Mr. Grayson Waller with his forearm and his jumping knee. And then he did a little leg swipe. I was like, oh my god, this guy's really doing some Street Fighter 2 shit with his sweep. And then we got also a suplex power bomb, which was cool. A swanton bomb, that was another one. And then when Waller was coming to hit his finishing move, Andrade countered it with his finisher, and that right there was holy shit status because of the way he caught him and just twisted him in air and finished him off. The least expected person I, you know, thought about winning tonight was him. I had no clue Andrade was gonna win this match because all three of these guys have no beef with each other except that KO had a little beef with Grayson a couple of months ago. But other than that, these are all three guys searching. And what other way than to give it to Andrade, who's been back for a few months now, and hopefully he has a nice little showing when he gets into this Money in the Bank match. Kudos to El Idolo on winning this one.
Yeah, I agree. Out of the three, because we got to keep in mind. I got to keep in mind that Grayson Waller, he's 1.5 of tag team champions, and Kevin Owens, he still have this huge beef with the bloodline, so he already has all of this business, in his other pocket. So it's only fitting for Andrade to win and to advance. Good for him. Congratulations. This was an awesome match. I really enjoyed this match out of the match we had so far. And if you notice, this was like totally a Money in the Bank qualifying match night because we had three of them. We had three matches, and all three were quality matches. So yeah, we got ourselves a pretty good night of three triple threat matches. That's magic in the air, Jay. That's magic.
Facts. And you know what's crazy? Now that Des was talking earlier and mentioning the fact that he says Santos will win next week in the Garden. If that happens, that means Santos and Andrade are in this match, which means neither one of those two will win Money in the Bank because they're gonna start their SummerSlam beef right then and there at um at the at Money in the Bank. I feel that's what's gonna happen. So I'm gonna slowly keep an eye on who's qualifying, and then come up with a winner. But right now, if Des proves us wrong, proves us right, and actually it picks the right guy for next week, then that's what I see happening. Those two offsetting themselves, eliminating, themselves from that picture, but giving us a great match during Money in the Bank, which they gotta one up each other, and this is something we need to see. They're not part of no tag teams. Santos is by himself. Surprised he didn't come out with Electra Lopez tonight, or his LWO, or his not his LWO, but his Del Fantasma people. He didn't come out with them tonight, which means
Right.
they're probably still stuck in NXT. Mm.
You don't need
Mm.
them.
Did someone get a demotion? Mm.
He doesn't need them.
He needs his boys back. He needs the real Legato back. He didn't need these two.
But I I I'm happy for Andrade though. The fact that he's the speed champion now. He's in the Money in the Bank. I really think that it's really becoming anybody's game at this point. Like anybody who wins that match, it'll be shocking, in my opinion. Because who do we have so far? From tonight, we got Mello, we got Andrade. Monday, who did we get?
Just Jay. I
Jay.
think Jay.
In 3 hours, we only got one. What, really?
Yeah. And tonight we had three.
Yes.
Yeah. Chelsea, Mello, Andrade.
But really, on the Raw, we only got one men's qualifying match. I guess we're gonna just blame it on Uncle Howdy stealing the time.
Yeah, there was so much going on. It was him and Seth came back with the heels. Yeah, it was,
Seth with the heels.
Okay, he was baby. He was working the what do you call it? It was like the same type of heels that Trick wore.
The lemon pepper steppers.
Yes.
The lemon pepper steppers.
Ooh-wee.
You gotta
You didn't
say it.
see the way? Yeah, how you say it?
You gotta say it like him a little country. The lemon pepper steppers.
The lemon pepper steppers.
The lemon pepper steppers. You gotta put some S's on there. Lemon pepper steppers.
I'll let you have it. You can do it better than me.
Rich, what you say?
But I was getting on Seth because did you see the way the way he walked down the aisle with the shoes? Like he was almost walking like picky toe tape. Like
Yeah, he was trying not to fall. I noticed
Is that what that was?
Yeah. He looked very like nervous, and he's like, "These bitches a bit too high, a little too high." But you know what? I got it. But you know what? I noticed. What's his face had on a pair of shoes like that too. What's this dude's name? Braun Breaker. He had heels on.
He did. It was black.
Yeah. I don't know if that's a new thing in WWE right now, but man, the lemon pepper steppers.
But you know what though? He was giving off because Brock did that too. Remember he had the pointies with the hats, right?
Yeah.
So is that the thing now? I mean, do we have to get some? Do we have to get some heels when we wear our Three Bells shirts? Get some red. You know, I have to wear what blue and red and Jay.
Jay gonna get some gold lemon pepper steppers. That's gonna be a real. That's gonna be the real thing right there. Little pep, right?
Pepper steppers with the little Puerto Rican flag hanging. You know.
I get the blue. I get the blue ones.
Mm-hmm.
Shane with the sexy red, huh?
It's it with the oh no!
What a way to catch him! What a way to catch him!
Wow!
You like that, Jay?
Hit him with the sexy red.
Good. That was good.
Mind you, we playing all of our jokes and stuff at the same time, so it's funny. Oh man!
Wow!
You ain't got that one.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that hurt. That hurt. I don't even have a comeback for that. Yeah, that's all you.
That was funny. That shit just popped in my head.
It popped it? Yeah, isn't that wonderful? Just pumped in your head. Yeah,
it surely did out of nowhere.
Nice.
All right, so we're back on the show, and they gave us this random ass look back at Clash at the Castle of Cody versus AJ Styles. I thought it was going to lead to a AJ Styles backstage or something, but it did not. It went to a backstage with Mi Chin, Tiffy, and Nia Jax. Jay.
Yes.
What was that promo about? I don't have it.
The Heyman and Solo, right? Yeah.
No.
What are we talking about? I didn't write anything in between.
We already played Heyman and Solo. Jay, I said the backstage between Michin, Tiffy, and Nia.
I didn't see that. I stepped away. That's why I said I don't have nothing on that.
But that's what he said. Yeah.
That's why I jumped to the other thing.
You jumped like 10 segments back. You jumped 10 segments back. Yeah.
No, I jumped the segment. I jumped the segment ahead. That's what I did.
You said Heyman and Solo.
Yeah.
That was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 segments.
There was another one. There was another one. That's what I'm saying.
Before the match?
That's what I'm saying. I jumped ahead.
I guess.
I didn't see what happened.
He jumped ahead. But
I had to go feed the puppy.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Shane.
I don't know what was said exactly. It started off with Michin, because she lost that match from earlier tonight. And here comes Tiffy time. I don't know what was said exactly, but I think she didn't like it, and she was about to attack Tiffy, and here comes Nia. Nia coming in like a wrecking ball and just knock Michin down. And she's standing there, and she's, Nia, she's standing there, and she's looking at Tiffy, gives her a nod, and then walks away. Jay, I was looking at this, and I said, this looks like Chelsea Green and Piper Part 2. Because you have Nia now looking out and fighting for Tiffy. And I remember you saying earlier how we thought that Tiffy should have been Chelsea tonight in that triple threat. And I kind of see that like it gives off that similarity. Nia and Piper and Tiffy time and Chelsea Collard Greens. You know what I mean? But the big girl protecting the smaller girl, the little pretty, prissy girl. And instead of saying, congratulations to my girl, they say, congratulations to us. We did it. We're the champs. We're the winners. We're going to kick your ass. Meanwhile, it's Piper that's kicking their ass. It's Nia that's kicking their ass. I see that happening. Yeah. Moving forward, I see a whole lot of Tiffy popping smack. And then when somebody wants to attack her, here comes Nia.
Mm-mm-mm.
And then eventually, and hopefully this will happen with Piper also, Nia will see how much Tiffy is taking advantage of her. Because it's like, why are you always running your mouth? It's like every time I look up, you got some chick all up in your face. Why all of these chicks are always up in your face? You can't be that innocent all the time. What are you doing? And then Piper is going to see that same thing. Because after that PLE, Piper definitely has shown and proved that she can be her own person. Because, yes, she didn't win the match, but she won a lot of fans that night. Let's keep it funky. She did an amazing job. I like her for that. She deserves this little time off. And when she comes back, we'll see what happens. Hopefully something good. But yeah, this beef with Nia and Michin, Tiffy time, is definitely going to continue, Jay. I'm telling you. Michin, she's going to do something. Don't you love her name? You just gotta love her
Wasn't
name.
her name something else when she first got to the main roster? It was a completely different name. But now I forgot it.
Mia Yim.
Yim.
And then it was like Michin, Mia Yim. I'm like, that's a lot of people coming down to the ring for one person.
It's a cool name. Like, I wonder what that name is. Michin. Yeah.
My chin gets kicked.
Michin. Oh, is that what that is? Oh, your chin.
What? What? My chin gets kicked.
Your chin.
Ay, Dios mío.
Oh, ay, coño.
Ay, Dios mío. Ay, Dios mío.
Mi chin, dale la cabeza.
Okay. Good timing.
Hey. What?
Oh, yeah, man. Oh, yeah, man.
Shake it. Oh, hey.
Hey.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You was not supposed to do that, remember?
Right. So you know what? Let's see. What time is it? It is 11:56. And we got on here at 10:15. Oops. My gosh. My bad, guys. Let's take a commercial break real fast. My bad.
Someone's late on cue. Somebody's late. Mr. Q.
All that damn laughing, that's why.
Laughing.
Yeah.
Hey, girl.
We'll be back.
You guys looking for a podcast? Well, this ain't no ordinary podcast. This is the Three Bells Podcast with Triple J, Mundo, and Shane O'Mac.
Acknowledge me.
Coming to you live each and every Monday night for Monday Night Raw, Tuesdays with NXT, and Friday Night SmackDown featuring WWE PPVs, news, and more. So tune in live on stereo and follow the buzzards. And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
And we are back. It's the Three Bells Podcast.
Damn, bro. Now you're going ahead to the end of the show?
Yo.
Wow.
I forgot I had
He's quick to end SmackDown. Damn, you're not
new
used to these
record.
2-hour things. You're not
New
used
record,
to this.
right? This is a new record. No, I forgot to press stop. My bad. Because I was about to start talking. I was like, what the hell is that? Shane, I thought that was you because I seen your mic go off mute.
Yeah.
I'm like, why did Shane just play that? Oh, that's me. Oops. Oops. But yeah, we're back live. It's the triple bells. God damn it. Oh man.
Mm-hmm. Ladies and gentlemen, that is your karma for tonight.
Yo, it's this heat. It's melting my brain. This is the Three Bells Podcast, Friday Night SmackDown recap. It's your boy Mundo, AKA Mr. AKA himself. And I'm here as always with Triple J, Shane O'Mac. It is mixed match post week. I'm here hosting SmackDown. This shit feels so weird, but it's fun. They've made it a lot of fun for me tonight. So yeah.
And I would say good luck, but you don't need it.
She was already through the curtain.
Oh, God.
She's like, what, bitch? I can't hear you. What? I'm twirling my hair.
She looks so sad. She looks so sad.
But you don't need it.
She looks so sad. Oh my gosh. All right, let me stop. All right, so we are at the end of the show, and we have one match left, the main event. It's Solo Sikoa versus Cody Rhodes. And before Solo gets out there, he's in the back in Gorilla with Paul Heyman. Fellas, take it away.
They took care of business just like you wanted. Solo, you're breaking commandments. Before Roman got on his jet after WrestleMania, there were several things that he said to me. He agreed that CM Punk was hands-off. CM Punk is very personal to me. And Cody Rhodes is not something that you're supposed to handle. All you're supposed to do is have Cody Rhodes in check so that when the tribal chief Roman Reigns comes back.
Wise man. Let me stop. I hate to be the one to tell you this, because I love you. But Roman, he's not coming back. So.
Oh man. I wish you good luck, but you don't need it.
How could that be?
Paul looks so stressed out. He looks so much older now. He doesn't even need the gray hair. He just looks stressed. But
shout out to Solo and the shout out to Solo and the dramatic pauses. Very dramatic.
We're at match 4, Solo versus Cody. The match ends in a no contest because the match was only like 2 minutes, if that much. And we have, what do you call it, Tama and Tonga. They come out and they attack Cody. Then we get Randy and KO come out and they take out the Tongas. And now we have Randy, Cody, and KO.
The what? The what?
What?
The Tonga Tongas? What the hell?
Yes, the Tongas.
The thongs.
Where's that H in it? The thong?
H?
Ooh, that girl is scandalous. Dong, 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 dong.
Oh, Jay.
Shaking their ass on the window. Dong, 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 dong. Let me see that dong.
You're like, God damn it. Just ruined my whole momentum. Something so damn stupid.
Let me see.
You do know, Jay, you do know when you do that, right? It comes off like this in my ears. It's like, what? What the thongers? What? Like, that's what I'm hearing in my ear. And it just throws me way off now and forgot what the hell I was saying. Yeah. So yeah, to the ring.
I've never seen Solo Sikoa back and plead for his safety before. Who does this? Oh my God, Wade! Who is it? The rumors are true!
It's Jacob Fatu and destroying the hell out of everybody.
Jacob Fatu! He's here! Oh my God!
Took him long enough.
Oh my God! Solo, what the hell have you done? Oh my God!
He's just taking the part of Kevin Owens. Oh, Simone dropping the steel steps.
Onto the stairs. We thought Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa were dangerous, Wayne. This guy needs to be locked up. This is the
Holy shit. Holy shit. And he just, oh man, I think Randy probably really got hurt on that one because that fucking barricade didn't break. Ooh.
This SOB ain't fit for public consumption. Watch it. I'm telling you, Wayne.
Oh man.
Tell me twice, Corey. Yeah!
So yeah, like I said, yeah. So as we know, he puts Cody through the table after that, and then our final scene of this show is Solo standing proudly in the middle with Jacob and Tonga on his left, and with Tama on his right. And right in between, in the middle of that, you see a shocked Paul Heyman. And he's just like, oh my gosh, this shit just keeps getting worse. So now that's the bloodline right now. How do we feel about this, Jay and Shane? Who's going to stop this?
Ooh,
we know who's gonna stop all of that. We know who's gonna stop it all. The tribal chief.
Tribal
The real,
chief.
But
the
they're
real tribal
outmanned.
chief.
They're outmanned.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
Are they? They're not?
No.
So remember, everybody thinks that the person that's running all this is The Rock. So that's one. Then you have his enforcer, or whatever you want to call him, Solo. Then you have the two brothers, and then you have Jacob. That is 5 people right there.
Okay.
And now, and then from what everybody and you were saying, it's Roman and the Usos. That's 3 people.
And they have an honorary use.
You really think that he would go back to
Yes.
that?
Yes.
Out of all the abuse he took out, getting out of that?
I think he would if he would be with Jay. He would chill with Jay because he's cool with him. I think he would want to get into it.
For what?
And the fact also, Zilla hasn't been presented to us yet. So Zilla is the last one. But then we got Hikuleo coming too. We don't know what side Hikuleo's taking.
So you're saying that all the new people who seem to be siding with Solo, that these 2 random new people are going to just side with
one of them
Roman?
One. I would say one.
Well, first and foremost, let's be real. First and foremost, there's beef between Roman, Jay and Jimmy. So that's not even cleared up. Let's start there. All right? That's not even a real thing right now. Right now, it's beef. So why would Jay even Why would Jay even get in the middle of that?
It's something that Roman has to come to him and talk to him about eventually, like on an episode of Raw. I wouldn't be too surprised if, like, some way, somehow down the line, Roman probably actually tries to help Jay win the title at some point if Jay wins Money in the Bank. Never know what the circumstances could be. But at the same time, I'm just thinking that Roman's going to eventually hit the family up and be like, look, we got to form the band back together because Solo and these guys have literally, in our faces, formed their version of the Wolf Pack by having the werewolf, aka Jacob, join them.
But Shane,
So
what does that have to do
I'm
with
not.
Jay?
I'm not
And
Shane. I'm not Shane.
I know. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Shane.
Oh,
duh! I'm trying to get him into the conversation. Shane, what does that have to do with Jay, and what does that have to do with Sammy?
The only angle I would see is them approaching those guys asking for help. Because, like you said, whatever reason would they be involved? They're over here, they're worrying about, Sammy, he's worrying about, keeping his IC title. And then Jay, he's trying to keep this momentum of being, main eventer. He's doing good as a solo artist. Why would I want to, go back to that? The hell that you guys have put me through that. Why should I team up with you? Why should I help you? Unless Bloodline Part 2 go over there and start, causing some trouble, given reason. If you go that way, that makes sense. That would be a reason. But as of right now, as we sitting here talking, all we see are these new guys coming into New Jack City Bloodline Part 2.
That's what I'm saying. Is like I just feel, we'll get more later on as far as like maybe in another. I would say by SummerSlam we'll get some type of visualization on this.
Mm-hmm.
But
one
I
thing, real
feel,
quick, before you make that point, to add to this, right? Who does Paul Heyman's allegiance lies with eventually if this thing comes to a head?
He's gonna be with Roman.
Roman, of course. Because Roman is right, they want him. And isn't the order Roman Reigns, he is the tribal chief. However, Solo is head of the table. So that's two different positions, yes? Because because Solo is not, he's not the tribal chief, right? He's just the head of the table. And the tribal chief, he rules over all. So yeah, Paul would, if he had to pick, even if he liked both Solo and Roman, he would have to pick Roman.
Oh yeah, because he seems too scared already of Solo and them.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel that you could tell that one day they might, the day they try to beat up Paul Heyman is probably the day we hear Roman's theme song. Like they'll have him backed up in the corner because we already kind of hear how Solo is coming after Heyman and I'm gonna want to talk to you next week. Like okay now, what do you got to tell him? I'm gonna beat your ass if you don't acknowledge me, or some shit like that. I think that's what it's gonna probably take. Solo's gonna probably be like, "Yo, acknowledge me." Some Roman shit, and he's gonna back him into that corner. Acknowledge this, and then Roman comes out.
Right, but isn't that conversation that would be cool? But isn't this conversation going to consist of what he did or what he pulled tonight when he went in the ring and spoke to CM Punk. Because
that's another thing.
Right, because he basically, if you look at it from the bloodline perspective, he he betrayed us. You went on the stage in front of everybody and told this man, CM Punk, what we could possibly do to you. Like, you're not supposed to do that. Your allegiance is with us, not him. Why are you going on that stage and telling, the business like that? And then to top it off, you want to sit there and cry, talk about, help me. Can I come with you? You know what I'm saying? Like, who, you know what I'm saying? Like, who says that? Who says that except for a person that's not happy being with the crew?
Yeah.
And according to them, what else has Paul told CM Punk about us, about our next move? It's no telling. I can't trust this guy. You and I, we're going to have a really, really deep conversation come next week. But for tonight, I need you to do a couple of things for me and, handle your business. But next week, we're going to talk about this little stunt that you pulled tonight. We're going to keep that in the back of my head, and you should also. That's what that meeting is going to be about.
Yes. You noticed how Solo looked at his finger before he put the one up? And then when Jacob was putting his hands up, you see Loa looking at him like, the fuck are you doing? Like, oh, you could see that he's intimidated already.
Yeah, they both had like a weird, like it almost looked as if they weren't expecting him or something.
Right. That's what it said. This was Solo shot call.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't know Fatu was coming. You brung someone close to you, not close to them. So,
Right.
so
You think
Tama
they're
and
threatened?
yes.
Mm-hmm.
By that look Loa gave yes.
But you know what? You know what that does for that character though? That makes him even scarier. If those two crazy son of a bitches are worried or afraid or scared of him, shit. But then it's like, okay, now how does that make you? How are you supposed to feel about Solo? Because now he's controlling all of this. So does that make him even more deadlier than the other three?
I think Solo's the weakest now out of the three. Out of the four. Because like they were saying, they didn't know how to incorporate Jacob into this because they felt that Jacob will overshadow what Solo's been doing.
But that's only because it's a creative problem. Creative created that issue for Solo by having him lose so much. And they know that we're in the day and the age. I'm so serious. They know we're in the day and the age where everybody pays attention to everything. So, yes, it's going to be, people are going to take note of the fact that this dude has lost 18, 19 times in a row to LA Knight. And then we don't see him win on TV. He's not winning house shows. And then now you want to push him to the forefront. It's like, it's y'all fault. You guys could have flipped the script and had him destroying people and getting all these wins. And, so now you try to hold off on somebody and then try to make us believe that he's this leader by having everybody bow to him, basically. And now it's like, it's kind of giving off to me. It's like they're in it right now just to get in. And then maybe they'll actually turn on him. Maybe he'll be the other guy for Roman Reigns. Maybe because maybe they'll get out of control.
Might as well.
You feel me? Maybe The Rock is like, yeah, do this, that, and the other. But then he'll be like, but you know what? You're the weakest link. You didn't handle what you needed to handle.
Yeah, exactly.
You was the weakest link with the original bloodline.
Right.
And now you're the weakest link with this bloodline.
I mean, there's so
because
many
his,
ways.
because his introduction was just like Jacob. The way he came in all crazy with that thumb, just thumbing everybody. We was like, oh shit, here we
Thumbing
go.
everybody.
Yeah, just putting the thumb on everybody, doing the crazy moves and shit. So we was like, yeah, this is, this was Fatu before Fatu came out. But he's like one of the biggest losers in the whole company. Which is unfortunate. Like they should have had him win all those house shows and win, a couple of PLEs and stuff like that. Like give him those wins. That way he can stand proudly as a leader.
And
How
be
the fuck you gonna
believable.
lead?
Yeah.
Right. How the fuck you gonna be a leader with all of these losses?
Right.
All
The
lost
last
in
match
wins.
the last match you won was against John Cena last summer. Like what? I mean, if that's the case, they can. Yeah, if that's the case, they can make fucking Shinsuke a leader of a faction at this point.
Okay. They can make Tozawa the leader. Might as well.
You know what's crazy? Jacob is Rikishi's brother.
Really?
Really?
Yes.
Oh, so he's following his nephew? Ooh.
Yes.
That's
crazy.
Hey, Uncle, get over here, Uncle. Uncle, I need you to do this. Acknowledge me.
Jeez. Right, since you can't do it.
Oh,
sure,
shit.
nephew, I'll do it since your ass can't do it.
Because I'm looking at Jacob's Wikipedia and it shows Solo Sokoa and it says nephew. So I'm like, oh,
maybe that was the dynamic that they were, concerned about because of the fact that that's his nephew and not like a cousin. They're like, okay.
Right. That's bananas.
But Shane, can you please hit that to be continued music for me, please?
Yeah, I think it would be fitting on the next episode of Dynasty.
All right.
I don't know.
We hit the 2 hour mark on SmackDown. We don't have much time left, so I would like to get through everything else that we have to do. So Shane, how do you do it? You normally do the
Wait a minute.
match.
Give me guys owe me gotta give me a womp womp. I made a mistake.
Jay. This is why I keep giving the green light to whenever Jay talks and get interrupted by somebody showing up to the show. Because he interrupts me a lot. And he does it very, very loudly. Like, give me a minute. Like, you gotta give me a womp womp. Like, who stops the show to get a womp womp? Like,
I'm talking pretty low. I'm not even talking loud. Like,
yeah, he sounds fine on my end, Dad.
On my end, it's loud. Like those moments, not when he's talking regular, and it's when he just blurts out of nowhere. Yeah.
Oh, the excitement part.
Yeah, I'm not saying yes. Yeah, and it's very loud. I told you. I don't know about you, Shane, but I can't control his sound over here on my mix. So it's just like really loud. But when he's talking regular, it's fine.
Okay. Yeah, maybe he's excited. Maybe he has exciting news.
He wants to get womp womp. What are you getting womp womp for? Like, that's exciting news? That's not good.
Well, my button is. What do you want to get womp womp for, Jay?
I made the mistake. I made the mistake and I clicked the wrong button on Jacob Fatu and I clicked his father. So Rikishi and Umaga are his uncles.
Oh.
Yes.
So it's the other Fatu, not Jacob. No. Come here, Jay. Take your shoe off. Let me see your toe. Let me see your toe. There it is.
Now I got 4 toes. Now I got 4 toes. Damn it.
Yeah, now you look like the Simpsons. Yeah.
All right. So Shane, you normally do the five bells, the 3 bells match.
and moment of the night first, right? And then you do news clips and everything else?
No, I've never done that.
Oh, so news clips is
No,
next?
it's usually news clips, then birthdays, and then the three bells.
Okay.
That's more than
So
night.
we're gonna toss it to Dez in the studio with the news clips. Let's give him a minute. Dez, over to you, please. Well, howdy ho there, and hello everyone. This is Dez coming from the Three Bells News Editing Room. We have some new clips this week. First off, be surprised, be shocked, but if you...
Oh boy.
Mr. Joe Hendry, his arrival this week on WWE's NXT is now the #1 viewed tweet in WWE's official Twitter account in 2024. At a current, it might be more at this point, but recently, earlier today, it was at 14.3 million views and 100,000 likes. Incredible. That's actually surpassing the debut of the Wyatt Six. So that's incredible news. Mr. Joe Henry himself, good job to you. Oh, man. In other news, WWE and Indiana Sports Corp are nearing a multi-event deal starting with the 2025 Royal Rumble at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, Minnesota. Indianapolis, Indiana. On Saturday, February 1st, 2025. The deal is likely to include a future WrestleMania and SummerSlam at said stadium. The deal is expected to run at least 7 years. Wow, that is a long time. But you know what? You're going to get a good amount of events out of that. In other news, WWE is now urgently hiring for Raw staff. As we all saw this past Monday, most of their staff was taken out by the Wyatt family. So their official WWE account is saying that they need all staff that they can possibly get. Hey guys, if you're interested, openings. It's very urgent for them. And finally, MVP states that Triple H and the current regime said no to the Hurt Business returning in WWE via plenty of replies that he did on Instagram. And he even replied to one Dave Bautista. He stated that Triple H had the power to bring them back, but did not. One fan actually said that it's sad that WWE is purposely emasculating black wrestlers at this time. And then one MVP said, "You see it? Don't you see it? This is incredible." That's the news for now here on SmackDown. Shane, Jay, if you guys have anything to add to that, please let us know now. If not, we're going to throw it back to Mundo to continue the show.
Was that a Shane O'Mac impression?
No, it's not. And if you don't have anything to add to that, we're going to toss it back over to Mundo. Mundo, this was Dez in the editor's desk. I'll see you next week.
Chad Gable's alive!
Wow, that was incredible. Thank you very much, Dez. We appreciate you, and we'll listen to you next time. Oh, wow. Incredible. That's a lot of news there. Shane O'Mac.
Sir.
If you can, please, we would love to do the favorite part of the show like we do every week, brought to you by Shane O'Mac's Coffee.
This is our favorite part of the night. It's the Three Bells birthday shout-outs. Hey. If you're celebrating a birthday this week, we'd like to say happy birthday. You're also celebrating with the Coco Beware. He turned 66. And we have heavenly birthdays. We have one James Bryan Helwick, also known as the Ultimate Warrior, born 1959 and passed away in 2014. We got that news on a Tuesday. I remember that. Age 54. And then we also have Buddy Jake Roberts from the Fabulous Freebirds, born 1947 and passed in 2012 at the age of 65. And then we have John Tenta, also known as Earthquake, the big old gentle giant. Born in 1963 and passed in 2006 at the age of 42. And then finally, we have Don West, who's a commentator from TNA. Born 1963 and passed in 2022 at the age of 59. Those are your birthday shout outs this week. We'd like to say happy birthday to all of our superstars as well as the superstars in your lives. Des and Jay, are there any birthday shout outs or celebrations you would like to share at this time?
Well, of course, yes. I actually want to give a shout out to my niece, aka my goddaughter, Rhythm Marie Hill. She graduated from her daycare. Now she's moving on to big girl school. So congratulations to my baby girl. Love you. Want to give a shout out to my godson, Teddy. I love you, big boy. He's moving up to first grade. So shout outs to him. I'm so proud of you. I want to give an early shout out to my nephew, aka my godson as well, Gregory Hill III. On Monday, he will be moving up to first grade as well. So shout outs to you, big boy. And then also, thank you. And I didn't get a chance to do it a few weeks ago, but my other goddaughter, Journey Joseph, she also moved up. I'm proud of her. So my god kids are doing it. Good job, y'all. I love y'all. And then a special shout out to my godson, my nephew, Zayden. I just love you, Zay. He called me last night just to say, Uncle Dez, on the phone all night. Like, Uncle Dez. That's all he just kept saying to me. I was like, okay. So shout outs to them, y'all. And shout outs to y'all parents. Y'all doing a great job. Love y'all.
Aw, shout out to all of y'all. Congratulations. Jay, any shout outs?
Unfortunately, no. But happy birthday and shout outs to everybody that's been mentioned from you two guys. That's all, folks.
Cool. Back to you, Des.
Thank you very much. Well, this is Mundo. Des is the guy in the editing desk. Hey, how you doing? Thank you very much, Shane. But I'll toss it back to Mundo for you. Yeah. So, with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and do our match.
Wait, who is? You just messed me up. So, who am I talking to right now? Who's laughing?
Mundo, the same person that introduced himself at the beginning of the show.
So, who's Des?
That's the guy sitting at the editor's desk that did news clip. You don't hear the difference in the voices?
So we've been, you see that, Jay? We've been calling the wrong person the wrong name this whole time. So it's the news guy that's named Des, and this guy we talking to right now is Mundo,
the host. You've known me for what, 80? How many episodes are we at now? 87, Jay?
This is
87 episodes?
Tonight's 88.
Right. So come on now. I introduced myself at the beginning of every show as what?
So why do we call you Des?
I don't know. Y'all call me different things throughout the show. Honest to God, you call me different things throughout the show. I mean, just I don't say nothing. But tonight, I had to just tell the difference between Des and Mundo. So yeah.
We haven't got Taker in a minute though.
He's somewhere resting in peace and
he's resting in peace. Yeah, yes, remember
he's retired.
Don't
he's
say
retired.
his name. Yeah, we're not saying his name. There you go.
He appears.
Oh no! Why are you putting on this Backstreet Boy?
Hey, come on now.
Tell me why. Tell me why.
Nah, y'all don't think that's crazy though? That his appearance on NXT got more views than the Wyatt family, and it's only on Twitter. But I mean, like, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
And he's not even in the company. Maybe that's why. So maybe it's a mixture of WWE fans and TNA fans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's cheating. Let's see what LeJuan has to say. Let's see what LeJuan has to say.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
Oh God. Oh
No.
He appears.
Oh
I
my
believe in Joe
God.
Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. London and Paris and Tokyo, America,
Great.
Scotland and Canada and Mexico. I
Damn.
Fantastic.
believe in Joe Henry.
Wonderful.
No, but
Yo,
Jay,
Shane, come on, man. Come on, man. First, you got the
Jay,
CEO from AEW. Now you playing this from TNA. Come on, man. Stick with the program.
He has a vast
TNA and
library.
TNA and WWE are one. But Jay,
Vast
Not yet.
library.
I watched something interesting. I think it was today. I think I shared it. I don't know, but apparently Joe Hendry has teamed up with someone who's very, how do I say it? He's a CM Punk guy.
Mm.
Somebody with the last name Steele, I think it was. And they had a promo on TNA the other night, and the dude that eliminated him from the NXT Battle Royal, they went face to face, and then that guy, the CM Punk guy, said that Joe's going to be the next best in the world. And I was like, oh, now they're talking about CM Punk. So like, is he going to be on TNA next?
Uh-oh.
Hmm.
That's interesting.
Right?
Very interesting.
Damn it, Joe.
Say his name and he
Oh,
appears.
Oh boy.
Believe in Joe Hendry.
All right. All right.
Can I go to?
All right.
I can't. I'm gonna have
Here we
fucking
go.
nightmares, bro.
I believe in Joe Hendry. But look, it's time for the three. I don't know why in my head I keep saying five, but the three bells match and moment of the night. We'll start it off with it don't matter because I'm doing the show on Monday. So let's start off with yeah, I just realized that I'm like shit. All right, so let's go with Shane and then Jay and then me. Match and moment of the night or move or segment or whatever.
My match of the night, of course, is the Kevin Owens versus Andrade and Grayson Waller. I just thought it was just the best match of the night. The way it moved from beginning to end, it just did it for me. I actually have two moments. My first moment was when Chelsea Green, out of all people, won the women's quality match tonight. I totally was not expecting that. Jay swore that it was going to happen, and it happened. So that's moment number one. And of course, moment number two, if I can have it, is seeing poor CM Punk laying there with all that blood, that much better looking blood than Cody had when he allegedly bled at that strawberry jam during that PLE against AJ I Quit match. That's my match and my moments of the night.
I'd agree with you with the match of the match of the night as far as KO, Andrade, and Grayson. Love that they won. Love that Andrade won, and all three guys got to display all their skills together. My moment of the night will have to be at the end, the appearance of Jacob Fatu. Whew, that look on Solo's face when he went from damn near crying to happy. Shit. And then Jacob just taking everybody out. Mm-mm-mm. Them that even his Samoan drops were powerful. Just can't wait to see more of Mr. Fatu. So there you go, my guys. There goes my match and moment of the night.
All right. And my match of the night, I'm going to go with you guys with the same match. But my moment of the night was that pop for Chelsea Green when that 3 count hit and she won the match. That was a nice pop. I think she must have felt really, really good about that when she got to the back. Probably got that good old hug from Triple H and embrace. Because I'm still hoping that we get to see the more aggressive side of her, like I saw her in Lucha Underground. But we'll see. But yeah, that's my match and moment of the night. All righty, here we go.
And that's the bell, folks. You've been listening to the Three Bells Podcast with your hosts, Triple J, Mundo, and Shane O'Mac, bringing the thunder from the ring straight to your speakers. But a conversation doesn't end here. Keep the conversation going in the comments and follow us on our socials to get the latest scoop on WWE events and behind-the-scenes action. Until next time, stay loud, stay proud, and above all, stay tuned for more hot takes, news, in the world of wrestling. Expect the unexpected. See you on the next show, the Three Bells Podcast.
Stay black.
You know, I think I'm figuring out what it is, Des, with that whole Shane O'Max. Because sometimes with stereo, it goes in and out. So when it says Shane O'Mac and it says Shane O'Max, when it says the C in Mac, it goes up. So it kind of sounds like it says Max when you play it.
When I play it.
Right. When I play it, because I'm hearing it fresh off of my computer, I hear Shane O'Mac. Mac. But for when you play it, because of the way stereo plays it back through my ears, that's why it says Shane O'Mac. Now I got it. It's stereo's fault. It's all because of stereo, goddammit. Yeah. There you go. Damn stereo. Stereo. It's supposed to be stereo. They need to change the name to mono. Mono or one side.
All right. That is it. We are done. That is it. We are done. We are done. We are done. That is it. This is the Three Bells Podcast SmackDown recap with your boy Mundo AKA Mr. AKA himself. We're going to toss it to Triple J, Shane O'Mac, and then I'll end it out. Fellas, your final thoughts.
Final thought of tonight is we were 3 for 3 tonight. All week, I say. On all 3 shows, they all delivered. It's been an amazing week, fellas. And shout out to everybody that's been listening. Lawan, Penelope, and Tiny, if that's your name. I appreciate everybody. You know, looking forward to many more. And fellas, we on the road to 100, and I can't wait till that celebration hits. Other than that, everybody, enjoy your weekend and God bless.
Here comes the money.
We had an awesome. Hey, Des, you could turn that down just a little bit for me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Because it almost sounds like I have to talk like this over the music.
Is it good?
But,
is it good? Good now?
Yeah, that's cool. Thank you, man. So, yeah, we had an awesome week. Hopefully, everybody out there had an awesome and productive week. We'd like to say thank you to everyone that joined in, everyone that left a message, and everyone that popped in just for a second. Hopefully, you get an idea as to what's going on here, and maybe you'll tune into our next show and stay even longer. Next show being what? Every Monday for our Raw recap, 11:15 p.m. Every Tuesday night for our NXT recap at 10:20. And just like tonight, and every Friday night for our SmackDown at 10:15 p.m. And sometimes we have our little watch parties, PLEs. So whatever. Yeah, this stereo is really like bugging. The stereo is turning up your volume. But anyway,
It did. I didn't even touch it.
yeah, I know. It's so funny because it said burn it down. Yeah, exactly. This is your homie Shane Old Man coming to you live from the East New York section of the Three Bells podcast, saying good fight, good night.
And again, this is your boy Mundo, aka Mr. AKA himself, hosting SmackDown. You better get used to it because that's going to be something that you're going to have to deal with moving forward. It was fun. This was Mixed Match Host Week. That was fun. Great job again to Triple J hosting Monday Night Raw, Shannon Mack with NXT. Y'all first time doing those shows. It was fun for me doing SmackDown. Join us again on Monday at 11:15 for my final hosting job on Monday Night Raw before we make the changes. As I always say, right above my little talking circle here, let's see. Tonight we have the Three Bells Podcast Facebook page. We also have YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Am I forgetting anything? That's everything. Please join us. Like, subscribe, and share. We're trying to keep building this thing. We're marching forward towards 100 shows. We're just trying to get better. Trying to get better. Thank you to everybody that joined us this week. Knives, my man, thank you for being here. LaWarn, my man, thank you for being here. Whiskers, thank you for being here. Everybody that listened in tonight, thank y'all. It's summertime. You didn't have to be here with us on a Friday night, but you were, so thank you so much. Now go out there and enjoy the rest of your Friday night. It's hot. I'm about to go chill. I think I'm done. I'm out of here. See you on Monday.
Yee.
Hey. And as always, no yeet.